Welcome you all to Tea Time and YouTube Time with Madison Christine. Taking a deep breath with you guys. So today, what I'm going to talk about is dealing in this beautiful, powerful, dynamic expansion energy. And what that means as we're breaking the old paradigm where there is right and wrong, it's duality, there's judgment, lots of judgment, right and wrong, shoulds, shouldn'ts. I brought this up before. Control, bullying, energy, and criticism. I think you got the drift there. And I'm speaking because I am an energetic sensitive, an empath, a creative. Those are the words that I'm using. I have a feeling the resonation is going to be most deeply with those of you that resonate in that energy, that are 100,000% committed to your expansion. And what does expansion mean? It means we're letting go of that old stuff, you guys, those old paradigms that I just brought up. It also means you're most likely going to be met on that way into expansion with criticism, bullying, in order to give you an opportunity to go deeper into your own love and strength and to offer love to those around us that are just not happy. You guys know that are expanding, that as we expand, we do get happier. We do feel more vital. There's less of a starving for attention. And again, not here to hierarchy, desperation, neediness, all of that. That is all part of our evolution. But those of you that are connected here know what I'm talking about. Think about maybe a friend or a job you're working at, a partnership. God, it could be anything, family dynamics. Have you noticed as you expand that there's been places where you've had to set bigger boundaries, where you're getting more clear, like, whoa, it's a wake up into, you'll see maybe a text from a friend and all of a sudden, this has happened to me, all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, I used to go inferior because I didn't have enough self-love, so I wasn't seeing clearly. And I used to feed into control dynamics, possessive dynamics. And I have a feeling those of you listening know exactly what I'm talking about. It can be extremely terrifying, you guys, at first, when you're so used to being in a habit of people pleasing. You know, I love what Matt Kahn, spiritual teacher, says about empaths, sensitives. He says that we, in our default system, will tend to go inferior, we'll play less than. In a room where there's dominance, wherever it is, will tend to go less than. So the encouragement, the challenge, is actually to come stronger into our power, into a healthy ego, because that is how we can profoundly bring love to ourselves in the world. It's a responsibility for us to rise up, right? So what I wanted to touch on in this video was to bring compassion, first of all, to all of you dealing with these energies of control that are getting more clear because you are expanding. Perhaps you have a friend that just nothing is ever good enough and you used to just play into that dynamic, and then now you're like, wait a minute, as your self-worth builds, wait, a true friend in my world honors my boundaries, doesn't even question it, doesn't question who I am, doesn't go into a manipulative state or create this story, you know, and I careful saying story, create whatever it is, you know, that's a person's pain, you guys. Anyone that's bullying you, criticizing you, rejecting you, that's their pain. They're not okay. They're in a miserable state, painful state. The temptation from the ego space, right, is to get kind of in a battle with that. I know for me, as I have a lot more clarity, a lot more self-love, my heart actually feels a sadness for that person or for whatever it is. And I think of, again, I'm quoting Matt Kahn today, I think of a statement like, you know, I'm sorry for your pain. Because only pain hurts others. It's never about you. So the more we can really see and heal the pain in us. That's the only way. I'm speaking again from my own healing in this. The more when someone does that, I don't even have an emotional attachment to anymore. I just go, wow, I feel really sad for that person's pain, and send love to their highest self. So once you get onto that, you guys, that's how we keep moving forward. Because I don't know about you guys, but in the past, gosh, if there was criticism, bullying, or whatever, it would just crush me because I didn't have that self-love built up, that self-worth. That takes time, right? And once we do, it's like we're not hungry anymore. We're not in the starving state where we would pick something up off the floor, or order the cheapest pizza. And bless those people that are there too. But it's an example of survival versus being in a thriving state where it's all about loving no matter what. And that is an organic experience. I'm not talking about just talking the talk, right? Like that last YouTube energetic integrity. I'm talking about this being in the cells. So if someone's listening to this and you're still in a different place, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. I wouldn't be here without having been there. So boy, am I grateful for that. So I just want to leave it at that. Let's not take in the pain of others. I mean, let's not take in their bullying. Let's not take in their rejection. Let's just, we fill this up here and we go, wow, sorry for your pain. Truly, sincerely. And kudos and congratulations to everyone here that is truly coming into deeper and deeper self-worth and experiencing that expansion and letting yourself fly and be grounded at the same time, and opening to friendships, to business partnerships, to all of that yumminess where we're all in our own self-love. And because of that, we can honor whatever it is the other person speaks of, boundaries, their needs, whatever it is. There's an honor, a deep appreciation, respect. So cheers, you guys. As always, thank you so much, and I will meet you all on the flip.